you going, guys? I'm out today. It's Sunday, first day for a while. We haven't had any wind and I'm making the most of it. I'm out here in this new little boat that I've brought. I picked up a little Nomad. It's a Stacer Nomad 479 side console. I wasn't really looking for another boat. We've sold the big boat that's gone over to Queensland, and we are going to build another boat. But this came up and it was cheap, and I thought, you know what, this will be a handy little addition in between building boats. Now, we've got the jet ski, which was awesome, but you know, it's good to have a boat just in case. Like today, you know, cruising out, got a lure out, chasing some tailor. The water's a bit dirty because we've had so much rain. The water's brackish as, so I don't know how the lure's going to go, but we've put on a couple of lures through some areas where I know we've got tailor. We've been getting tailor, but yeah, I just thought I'll take this opportunity to give you guys a bit of a walk around this little boat that I've got and let you know what I want to do to it, which is not much, but just tidy up. It's a little bit grubby, but one thing that I'm going to say is I'm so surprised how good this little thing, how this thing handles. It's a stable little boat. Coming across the estuary just then at 31 knots. Yeah, it's pretty flat, but it's not a big boat, and it just handles so good. I'm used to the custom boats, but this little Stacer, so happy with how it rides. So this is going to be awesome up at Exmouth, and even when we go down to Esperance, you know, just being able to tow the boat, you wouldn't even know it's there behind the cruiser. But I'll give you a bit of a look around. So we'll start at the front of the boat. One good thing about this boat, which is super important on every boat, no matter how big or small it is storage. Somewhere to put all your stuff, just so you got a nice clear deck, especially if you want to move around and throw lures and that sort of stuff. It's pretty important that you've got plenty of storage, and this little Stacer's got heaps of it. So we'll run through with you what we got here. So these here, I suppose, yeah, just put all your life jackets and that sort of stuff down there, but I haven't done anything to this boat, so it's pretty dirty. I'll get a bit of a degrease, but at the end of the day, it's still a little ripper. Let's see the other end of that. This one here seems to be just like a dry box. So that's actually insulated, but heaps of storage there. I'm back at the transom from the casting platform. Plenty of rod holders around the console here, which is pretty cool. It's got dual batteries, but we're going to redo all that. The batteries, the wiring on this is a bit of a mess, as you can see, just all in here. It's a bit ordinary, but she's running dual batteries. Live bait well, which was pretty cool. I don't know if that works. I can't hear the pump working when you switch a switch on, but it will by the time we're finished with it. It's running a little Elite, Lowrance Elite 9. We've just put our cards in it, but that works fine. I don't think you need anything more for this boat. We're not doing any deep dropping or anything like that. I think the most we'll fish is probably, I don't know, 50 or 60 metres. But yeah, we don't need to go too crazy on the electronics. So it's just running the GME radio, AM/FM, and the GME VHF. It's all little storage pockets on the side. These seats here, you can run the seats in a few different positions. You can run up the front there on the casting platform. It's got another little section, little locator there. You can move that seat from there just back a little bit. But I'm loving this little boat. Absolutely loving it. It's running the 60 horsepower Yomi. It's done 520 hours, but it runs so smooth. But yeah, we're going to put some rod holders, add a few more rod holders around the gunnels. Good thing is they're a nice wide gunnel, so we can, you know, got plenty of room to add some rod holders. We're going to let the gurus up at DC Deck Co redo all the flooring. We're going to have some flooring up the sides as well, just to sort of fill in those fill in the gaps there. But yeah, it's going to go it's going to get the full DC deck code treatment. We're going to repaint it, clean all this box up. We'll probably put some decking in there or something like that. Maybe even, no, we won't worry about carpet. Yeah, we'll put some decking in there, something like that. But yeah, she's a little weapon. And every time I go out in this boat, I'm more and more impressed with it. So I just went out to the ocean. We did about 6 miles from Mandurah, basically all the way around the back to Dawesville, and it was a nice day. It was not rough by any stretch of the imagination, but when you got swell and you got like a little bit of chop, this boat just loves it. Yeah, like I say, I'm pretty surprised. I've been in a few little boats, been in little trail crafts and a few little custom boats, but yeah, this yeah, it surprised me. It's a little weapon. So yeah, we're going to give it a respray, redo the interior. We're going to rewire it, put some extra speakers in for the Stacer. We want it to sound good, but yeah, we'll take you guys along for the ride, and hopefully you guys get some ideas out of it. But yeah, I reckon for inshore waters and even heading out a little bit, like we'll go chase dewies on the right days and this, and head up to Exmouth, and we'll go across the islands and that sort of thing. So the only thing I will say about being a side console, and I sort of knew this anyway, is when I'm on my own, the boat sort of is on a bit of a lean. So I noticed when I was out in the ocean then, with you know, when you're hitting a bit of swell, especially because we were going straight into it, as the boat comes up, it sort of lands sideways, so it lands on the flat side of the hull, which is a bit of a bugger. It's probably the only bad thing about them. If you've got a centre console where you're standing in the middle of the boat, obviously it's going to be a bit more central, but most of the time when you're going out, there's going to be someone else with us. You won't be on your own. But yeah, that's the only thing I will say about it, is being side console. It's just, yeah, it's just a dolphin's jumping over there. It's just yeah, it just sort of leans over a little bit when it does go in the air. If you get a bit airborne, it'll come down and hit on the side. But I think what I'll do to sort of sort that out is I'll move the batteries, put the batteries to the other side, the off side where I'm not sitting, and that'll sort of even up the weight a bit. But yeah, that just wraps up this little video. Just a quick little video to give you a rundown of my new project. Well, it's sort of a project anyway. Have a bit of fun. We'll see how it turns out. We're still debating whether I'm going to wrap the sides or paint, or we'll repaint it. We're definitely going to repaint it, but whether I wrap the sides or not, I don't really know. Being a dinghy, when you're knocking around the rocks and running up on the beach, and especially up the Kimberley when you're running in the bush, yeah, I don't know if wrap's really going to be the best thing for it. But another option is just painting it and just putting big stickers over the sides, so just to personalise it a little bit. But we'll see. We'll keep you guys in the loop anyway. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little walk around video, and yeah, we'll see you next time.